everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here to do a flip through for you of journals that I've made for my Etsy shop using the beautiful papers from the Pixie Dust files. For this collection, I made two little petite style paper bag journals. This is how it's finished with the twine. And then I'm just going to do a flip through of one because they are identical. So I have two of those, and then I made one really large, beautiful envelope flip style journal, which will be in the next video coming up. These little books are packed with so many details and papers for you to write, record your story, add your pictures to write in, to have fun, to dream. It's just so much fun working with her papers. So let me get started on, first I'm going to show you the actual paper bag that I used is this really cute, sweet little pink polka dotted bag. And you can kind of see it there in the gussets. So this is the length of the paper bag, and you just fold it in thirds. And what I did was I just did a little gusset in the first fold over so that I could sew in a book. And I just put a bunch of papers together, which I'll show you coming up. And then the bottom part you fold up, and then it's up to you on pockets and things like that. Of course, I always try to utilize every inch of the pages and how I can, put pockets and tuck spots and extra papers for you to have plenty of places to record your story. So I hope I'm making sense. I'll show you on the cover. I did a little Velcro, and then I used this gorgeous image from her ballet collection. Links will be down below for you. If you haven't been to the Pixie Dust files, I highly recommend you go, make yourself a cup of coffee and a tea, or a cup of coffee or a tea, and just kind of get lost in her magical papers. They're so absolutely beautiful. For me, I just love returning to her papers and to create with, because they're so beautiful. They print beautifully, and it's just so much fun. So let's see. So I do like to print smaller, so I will resize. So some of the papers that you see here have been made smaller just because I like to work small. So on this first little image here, I backed it with some book pages. And then I used her gorgeous pink and blue backing papers, one of her florals. I used the backing papers for the pocket. And then, these are some of her images. And again, I like to always have little tickets and images for you to put a little picture on, journal about it. If this is a gift, this would be a great little tag to write a little note, or let's say you had a beautiful Easter dinner, you could put everybody's picture in here and journal about it. She gives you lots of labels and tags with her digital collection. So in all of these books, I gave you a lot of those so that you can tag your things and write, Easter 2024, or, if it was someone's birthday, special event, wedding, etc. And so I like to make sure you've got lots of things to play with, room for journaling as well. And then in this little pocket here, I have some Dresden embossed. It's not real Dresden, but it really looks beautiful on the matte gold paper. I did put a little piece of Velcro there to hold the front shut, and then I used this gorgeous velvet ribbon to attach the front card to. And then I did add some sparkle on this one. These books, almost every corner has a sparkly You can see one of my favorite charms is hanging down here. The butterfly has a little pearl. Everything's got a little something, something. I don't know, I'm just really having fun daydreaming with these papers. All of the pages, meaning the front, the back of each of these, has a backing paper that's been stitched. And that's to give the paper bag stability. So the front card is stitched, and then the front piece is stitched, and then I glued that onto the paper bag. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then in the first little pocket is this darling little envelope that I've been having so much fun playing with. And then there's this really cute little stamp in there that you could just write a little something on, a person's name, a little pet, I don't know. I just love these little baby envelopes. And then I did some stamping there. So that goes in there. And then on the backing pages, some of them are a side loading pocket and some are a top loading pocket. So this one here has a top loading pocket. And then again, one of her backing papers, her gorgeous butterflies. I did fussy cut some vellum behind it, and I stitched it right onto the paper. So there's a really pretty bookmark, or again, a place for you to journal, add a picture. You could put the picture here, maybe journal about it. I just try to make these so fun. And then I found these really beautiful little stickers. There's a scrap, reuse scrap place here where people bring art supplies that they don't use anymore. And I found these, that's up in Ann Arbor. So I just love the floral, the rose, of course it's a heart, pink, you know, that's all my favorite things there. Okay, and then here, the very first page is the opening of the paper bag. And some tutorials out there, you'll see there's a lot of tutorials on paper bag journals where they cut this part off, but I like the edge that shows it's a paper bag. I think that just adds to the story. And so inside here, and look at all the room you have, right? You could put so many extra pictures in there. Let's say you have pictures of your event, you know, just tucked away in a blank envelope. Wouldn't it be pretty to keep them in here? I always love to make these books thinking that, you know, people's images and favorite pictures will go in them. So I did a little doily, I stamped memories, and then inside here, oh, and these books have a lot of embossing, a lot of glitter, the stickles, and just fun things. Here are a couple of tags. One is Prima and one is a vintage wallpaper. And then a little index card where it says enjoy your day that I stamped. Just some fun things for you. Our darling little swan here. This is from her circles. If you go to her shop, you'll see all these papers that I've used. And there's just tons of room in there. And then on the first page here of the front cover, we're still on the front cover, this side is also a pocket, and I just added one of her gorgeous rose tags with some lace, little piece of wallpaper up there, and that goes in there. And let's say you wanted more tags, so you went to her shop and you found some tags of hers, you can add to this book. You know, it's so fun because her papers just blend beautifully. Here is a piece of yeah, try to talk, Maria. Embossed ribbon. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I put this ribbon through the embosser and it has like the script design on it. I added a little tassel so you could flip it up, and just some more pretty little swatches. But I love this little tassel because when you flip it up, you've got her gorgeous little dollies, and then it flips over. So again, you could put a picture here, journal, or vice versa. But I love to do the little secret flips outside of her teeny tiny little feet there. You wouldn't really know that they're there. I just think that's so cute. And then here's where the the actual pages. So I stitched in a signature. You can see here's the center. I stitched with seam binding. And also too, just so I covered the stitching with a little piece of lace here. And then you can see down here is where the signature, where I tied it is. I hope that makes sense. And then, so the first page is this gorgeous backing paper. This is from her artist collection. You can see she did some swatches here, which I just love. And then I printed double-sided and added some polka dots to the back. And then one of her little ballet tags. You could journal a little story here. Maybe you have a little piece of a dress that you don't wear anymore, but you love, you know, it has meaning to you. You could put a little swatch there, just kind of like I did here. So just fun. And then this is one of my favorite images of the little girls with the ballerinas and the bunnies. Oh my gosh. They've all been glittered. They have their pearls. So much fun. And so I made them a little pocket. And then the second page is music paper. So let me show you in this little pocket. I gave you Once Upon a Time and Cottontail Cottage. So again, these are things that you can play with. If you're telling a story, you can do Once Upon a Time up here. And then in this little pocket, I made a little notepad for you, to write the story. And even the little flowers have a little charm in there. But this is just her backing papers that I printed on a lighter piece of paper. So really easy to write on. Both sides actually. Oops. Okay, sometimes the stapler didn't go through. I'll have to fix that. But again, I just really love to add lots of pages for you to journal on. And then I think the book pages always goes so well with her collections. This I'm going to put together so I don't forget to do that. So yeah, lots of writing places for you. And then on the other side, because music paper is a little thinner, I folded over a piece and then I fussy cut one of her sweet little dollies. I think this is from her Facebook group. If you follow her on Facebook, she does freebies. And so that's where this little girl came from. And I think she was from Christmas, but I just adore her little green dress. So cute. And then I just put some lace behind her. And then in that little tuck spot there, just some fun little tags for you to journal on. Again, a little tuck spot for you to put special goodies. And then I've got some vintage ledger with tabs and things to help you find your way. I always love to add a dress if I can. And you can see how fun these are. And again, you could definitely go to her shop and get the dresses, and they don't take much to cut out. And I just absolutely love adding these. How beautiful to write a little story and maybe put a very special picture of a loved one. Yeah, and then you just add a little ribbon or not. They're so beautiful. They don't need anything really. Of course, for me, I love to just decorate, but yeah, so beautiful. So that's the book page. And then some fun scrapbook or sketchbook paper for you. You can use colored pencils, even the fine point Sharpies on this paper. This is actually from my sketchbook, and I just love the large, I don't know what you call these, but I love that texture. So I gave you one of those. More ledger, some of my pink paper, and then this is a piece of vellum that I printed on. And I saw the channel is called Beth's Journal Boutique, so I can't take the credit for this at all. I saw that she had printed a doily on vellum and I fell in love with it. So I don't know if she watches my channel, but I'll just say thank you, Beth, for that inspiration, because it's so delicate and so pretty. And her work is very beautiful as well. I don't watch a lot of her videos, but I had caught a few minutes of this particular one and saw, and I was grateful because isn't it pretty? And this is just one of my own doilies in my stash, and I love it on the pink paper. And my printer took to the vellum. Sometimes my printer doesn't print on the vellum, but if you just hold it and press print, it will go through. It just requires a little bit of extra TLC there. And then here is just an image from her Valentine collection. I just absolutely love. Her digitals are so thoughtful and so beautifully done. The layering, the framing, the imagery that she uses is just delicate, beautiful, dreamy, and all the colors that I love. So I just put a little sparkly bit up there, and then again, just for journaling, makes a beautiful journal card. And then here you can see is the other side of the sketchbook paper, and then the paper clip, I put a little sparkly charm and a little crown tag, hand-stamped crown tag. And you know, you can remove that and just put it anywhere you like. Beautiful little journaling card again. Just a little bit of stickles on there. Just so beautiful. I just never get tired of her papers. This is from, I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know what book this, I thought it was Mozart, but I don't think it is. Anyway, some book pages. There's the other side of the ledger, and then the other side of the music paper. And again, because it's thinner music paper, I added a little pocket. And this is a gorgeous little doily that I cut in half and made it a little tuck spot. And so in the little tuck spot is one of her Valentine tags. I hand stamped Beautiful Story on there. And I did do some light inking of the worn lipstick on there just to give it a little bit of zoom. It's hand stamped Beautiful Story. And then this is one of my favorite images. Just love. Just love. I love the black and white and the grays. It's so delicate and beautiful. And then, because I had more space on the vellum, is a gorgeous little, like a coaster doily. I hope you can see how delicate and beautiful that is. So wouldn't that look so beautiful on top of a picture of a loved one? And you just slide it into the pocket, and it just creates such a delicate, lovely, like ethereal kind of feel. Yes, love, love. And then let's see, on the other side, oh, I'll take everything out so you can see. I used this darling little girl as a belly band, and so I just put some more tags in there. I did have fun die cutting, so I put a little golden tag, a really fun, a little Tim Holtz frame. So fun to put on a loved one, a picture of a loved one. So you've got lots of things to play with as well. Again, something I love to do is give you lots of things to play with. Tags, journaling cards, frames, things like that. And then this is some really beautiful pink paper with a gorgeous floral printed on it. And I just folded it up and put the best ever. So again, just for a quick little note, you've got a special little addition to your story you can put right on there. And then here's the last page of her ballerina. So I know it's ballerina because it was B for ballerina. And then the leftover vellum I just made a little tab out of. So this is where it gets fun. So that's the book, right? Here's the paper bag part. And then when you get to this back part here, this is the bottom part of the bag. And so you glue down that little piece, right? That would normally create the bottom of the bag. You glue that down, and then I made it into a little pocket. So I'm going to take everything out of there. So you can see the bottom part of the bag right there. But again, it's got this stitched cardstock on there to keep it, you know, nice and sturdy. And then in the center here, I made another little little notebook. So let me show you this part first. And then of course, well, that's the back. I'll show you the back when we get there. So the notepad is the center, and you can see here's the stitched cardstock for the durability. This part here is the pocket, and then I just made this really fun. I've been having fun. I bought this rosette die, and you see these in my work now because I really struggled with this until I bought this die, and it works so good. I absolutely love it. I think it's Tim Holtz. I got it on eBay, but I absolutely love it. It makes it so easy, and I love them. I just love the look. I love the fun it adds. I love having them, you know, just kind of stick out like that. It's like candy to me. I just love it. Here you can see more of the Dresden type gold foil. There's little pearls there as well. And then look at her little bunnies here. So cute. And then the back of the bunny here is a little pocket. It says darling, and then I gave you sweet to use somewhere. And then more little tickets. I love this little scallop tag die that I have, and a little offcut that I made into a teeny tiny little card. I always love to just tuck little things in there in the cover. And then here's some beautiful vellum. And then I've been making stationery with my stamps, and so I just stamped this beautiful rose in a gray, like a light gray, so you can write right over it. And then I think, let's count, although there's more than 10 here. I won't really count because I don't want this video to be crazy long, but you can see here, it's just this beautiful notepad of all of these vintage notepad papers with a stamp on it. So it's just fun doing this. It's like making your own stationery. Plus, look at all of this writing space you have. So I loved that whole idea when I was making this, making sure you have a place to write. And then on this part here with the little pocket, this is a sticker. Ooh, and I usually write sticker. I'm gonna write, okay, so that you know it's a sticker, but you can cut this in half and use it, you know, wherever you need. Maybe you have a list of books that you want to read. You can cut this or not. It's just a fun piece of stationery for you to use. So that goes in the little pocket here. And then I made one of these little, you can see the little teeny tiny brad. And then I just took some fun papers and put the little brad in there. Again, little pictures, a little pet, a little grandbaby. It's just fun because I love doing this because this lays flat. And it's just a fun little thing to tuck in a pocket like so. And that's a little piece of embossed paper there. And then on here, so this flips back down, and then this flips down. It's got the little washi. Oh, there's a scrap of paper in there. Hold on. There's a little washi, and I always use this Scotch glue stick on the washi so that it stays. And then this flips down, so you've got this to journal on. And then I did some more embossing. I don't know if the camera's picking up the embossing on her crown. And of course, I embossed in a glitter. So it looks like stickles, but it's actually embossed. And then behind her, I gave you another really pretty piece of stationery. And this time it's just this beautiful long stem rose. And again, if you have stamps, you can make your own and just add to this, right? So I love, love, love that. And then this part flips over. And I kept this open, but I did put a really pretty piece of lace that's sequined and beaded, and it's a great photo, place for a photo there. Then on the back, my signature is right here. You can see the cardstock that's been stitched around. And then on the very back page, I made these really fun little envelopes. The charms are love and a little enamel heart. So cute and sweet. Again, one of her little labels. And then in this envelope here, again, lots of room for more in there. I gave you, let's see, this was one of the first things I made, so I don't remember. Oh, a little bunny and another die cut tag of the vintage wallpaper, and then just a fussy cut tag from the collection of papers. So that's the flip through for you of these really sweet, like little petite paper bag journals, and they both have a tie of this just very simple, like a natural color twine. And what I love about this is it wraps around twice, so you can add so many pictures in here, and this will keep it all together. It's knotted at the end, so you don't have to worry about it fraying. And it's just a beautiful little book. Again, the links will be down below for the Pixie Dust files, but I highly recommend you go. If this has inspired you, I hope so. So yeah, so I have two of these. Again, they're in my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching with me. If you have any questions at all, leave them for me down below. I think I'm pretty good caught up. I might have a few on Instagram I need to respond to. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram at Under the Night Moon. I usually do a reel on Instagram of things that are coming up. So if you want to follow my work, that's a great way to see what I have that's new coming up. But other than that, just thank you so much for your kind comments and all the sweet people that I come across with this business. I just love each and every one of you. You all know who you are, because you send me the most beautiful little messages, and I just am so grateful. So I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next book if you like, and just have a really great rest of your day. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye for now.